The 13 on Your Side Weather Deck is sponsored by Montel Construction, your home team.
Well, welcome back and thanks for joining us. I'm meteorologist Amber Twardy. Beautiful afternoon, lots of blue skies, temperatures that are already reaching into the 50s for many of us, even warmer into the afternoon as we continue to reach into the 60s. We're going to be in the lower 60s today. 13 weather ball is red, warmer weather is ahead. And the good news is, for anybody who's been really enjoying these spring, even late spring-like temps, well, we're going to be even warmer tomorrow, reaching into the 70s to end the work week. 59 degrees right now in Muskegon. Something else I want to note, though, is that it is a little bit breezy. We're starting to see winds picking up, 14-mile-an-hour sustained winds, mainly out of the southwest at this point. We will continue to see our winds getting stronger and stronger as the day goes on, especially into this evening. At this point, a lot of us seeing sustained winds right around 10 to 15 miles an hour. Once again, though, those are just going to get stronger and stronger as a system approaches, which is also going to be bringing us some more impactful weather into tonight and really especially into tomorrow morning. As far as temperatures go, once again, reaching into the 60s today. Look at what happens overnight, though. Tomorrow morning, only going to be dropping down into the lower 50s. So staying warm, and that has a lot to do with a warm front lifting through the region. That brings us even warmer air on the way, reaching into the 70s for our Friday. But also it's going to be bringing us some thunderstorms too, and that's going to be in alignment with some wind gusts that could be exceeding 30 miles an hour at times, possibly even exceeding 40 miles an hour closer to the lakeshore as we're heading into the overnight hours, extending throughout tomorrow morning and for quite a bit of Friday even. It's going to be a very breezy way to end the work week. Let's track all of this out, what we're expecting to see. Increasing cloud cover as we head throughout the afternoon, especially into this evening. The chance for some rain mainly after sunset. Now this starts out as mainly some showers. We could get a couple of thunderstorms within this, but this is not going to be the concerning time frame. Instead, I would say after about 3 o'clock, that's when we start to get some of these thunderstorms that are rolling in. So 3 a.m. until about 8 a.m. Friday morning, that's the time frame that we're focusing on for round 1. There's going to be 2 different rounds that we're focusing on here. This is a look at what we're expecting for 5 a.m. A line of thunderstorms rolling through. With this, I would anticipate the greatest hazard to be with hail. Now, we could still see some gusty winds, but the greatest threat from all of this one, at very least, looks to be with hail before we start to see some more storms into the afternoon. Any sunshine we get throughout the rest of our Friday, that's going to destabilize our atmosphere further, setting the stage for some more storms to be rolling through heading into Friday evening. I do want to note that we could get a couple of pop-up thunderstorms throughout the afternoon, but for the most part, that should be holding off until we get into the evening hours. Now, this is going to be a very conditional situation. What that means is that what happens during the afternoon, what happens with round 1, is going to be setting the stage for what we get during the evening hours. I also want to point out that with these storms, if they arrive a little bit later, that's going to be dropping our severe weather risk because the timing just isn't as favorable. Still, if we get some of these storms close to about 9, 10 p.m., we could get a couple that are getting stronger, possibly some stronger wind gusts on the way, and hail is also going to be a threat here. That continues to move out into Saturday morning, seeing a 2 out of 5 or slight risk for severe weather across almost the entirety, at least, of the lower peninsula for the Mitten State. Now, mainly concerned with wind and hail, but there is a non-zero risk for a spin-up tornado. Still, that is a fairly low-end severe threat. As far as what we're expecting for today, lakeshore zone temperatures that will be sitting in the mid-60s, increasing cloud cover from the southwest. Northern zone also sitting in the mid-60s for today. Same thing for our southern zone, a warm day and even warmer tomorrow. Your 13 on your side 7-day forecast. Warming up into the end of the work week, 13 weather impact alert for Friday, a little bit quieter into the weekend.